Hey guys, Dion here. so, uh, oh my gosh, the last 3 hours have been really exciting. So, this is Dose of Dion. My name's Dion Thompson. I'm going to tell you about some things that have been happening. So, um, our wonderful editor released our video really freaking fast. And I'm talking real fast. He released it within 24 hours of the event. Or a speaking event. And boy, am I excited for this because what's been happening is news. Ben Shapiro retweeted us. Um, uh, some MMA fighter retweeted us, and then Andy No. And people are talking about it. It's like my Twitter is just blowing up right now. I can't keep up with the tweets, but I'm also super ticked off. I'm super ticked off because there's this one woman who actually messaged me. Okay, she goes to UW. Her name's Claudia. I can't remember her last name. It was Claudia something. I literally can't remember. But regardless, her name's Claudia, and she's one of the writers of the UW newspaper, basically. And she's like, "Hey, can I, take the picture that you posted on Facebook and use that in my article?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, I don't mind." And then I messaged her, and then she goes, "Thank you." And I say, "No problem. But if you need me to, give you kind of a quote or just give me some context, I'd be more than happy to do that." Well, I find out the next day. She wrote an article, and I was actually sent this link, and it's totally fake news, fake news. Um, it's talking about how we disrupted the queer event and all this fake stuff, and then how we tackled the Antifa guy, and there were some parts of it that were true. Most of it was spun out of control and completely spun out of context. Fake news. So I tweeted at her by saying, "I demand that you rewrite that article with Salim and my opinions." And or Zach, by the way, our security manager. Because what she wrote was completely fake news. And so I'm actually kind of ticked. So I'm actually... I'm also going to email their organization and be like, "Hey, look, like, you either retract that article, or, or you will, get Salim and I's opinion, period, because that is totally fake news." She knew nothing about it. She only got the opinion of Chevy Swanson, which, and he's also pissed because they quoted him out of context and everything else. And I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, like, no wonder Trump's so against the very fake news media, because it's all over colleges, it's all over it's nationwide, it's international, for heaven's sake. Excuse me. And it's absolutely bullcrap, because I'm getting so sick of this. People slandering us on social media all over the place. And of course, we know the right wing is completely behind our backs, obviously. But oh my god, like, I could tell you story after story after story of how many, how many very fake news accounts have been posted about us on the Overheard page at the University of Washington. It's fun stuff, and oh my god, like, it just makes me excited, because it's no wonder, like, so this is why I kind of realized, I already realized this, but I kind of had a more of a physical realization that why Trump tweets so much. Because sometimes he'll, admittedly kind of tweet haphazardly. He's like, "Oh crap, I gotta undo that." But You know, he because how else is he gonna get out like stuff that he's done, right? If everyone's censoring conservatives, if I mean, I'm talking like big tech, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We just put out a video actually called "Bash the Hash," and basically the context of this video is 4chan is hilarious because they convinced the liberals that this was a symbol of white supremacy and and is an alt-right symbol of white supremacy. So they literally convinced the media, and it was all over the place. But, you know, every time Slim and I do this, every time Zach does it, they call us white supremacists, Nazis, etc., which is hilarious because it's an okay symbol. Okay? It's an okay. It's an okay symbol. Good Lord. So now, the best part of it is, they're now talking about, and 4chan's trolling the left again, and mainstream media has slightly picked it up, not as heavy as the white, as the OK symbol. But some articles have picked it up already, where they're saying that the pound sign or the hashtag symbol is a symbol of neo-Nazi, white supremacist, blah, blah, blah. So that is very recent news. So we posted this video, and it only has like less than 20,000 views, which is quite unusual for us because even on our non very good videos, we get like at least 20,000 in a day. Our hour-long speech and our 1 hour and 15-minute video that we just posted has like I think 30,000 views the last time I checked, as of like 1 p.m. So YouTube's either shadow banning us there, and they actually just came out with an article where they're like, yeah, we're gonna ban speech that basically offends people. So yeah, anyways, I'm kind of ticked off about this very fake news article against me, Salim, and the college Republicans, and I'm gonna fight like hell against them. I will not stand down. I will not back down ever, because this is like a shadow war. It's a war. I can't even believe this is happening. Like, oh my God. Like 8 years ago, I said it in my speech. 8 years ago, you didn't have to worry about getting slant. I mean, you had to worry, but it wasn't nearly as bad. When Obama won, Republicans were pissed. I mean, not even really. I mean, Republicans were just like, you know, we don't like Obama, but hey, you know, let's see what he does. Which he did basically nothing. He forced you to buy into a product. He forced you to buy into a product that's not not even affordable in the begin with. And then of course they spent $1 billion on a website basically that doesn't work. And even the guys who came up with the program said, yeah, it's all lies. And so, you know, my belief is that the more I learn about Obama, the less I have respect for the guy. But if you were to say that 8 years ago, or even 5 years ago, you wouldn't, I mean, you would be considered like kind of an asshole, but you wouldn't get the kind of treatment that conservatives are getting today when you say, I voted for Trump, I like Trump's policies, I like Trump's lifestyle, or whatever it is. So I'm going to fight like hell against this article. So anyways, this is The Dose of Neon. You can follow me on Twitter at The Real Dose of Neon, Instagram at The Real Dose of Neon. I'm also freaking banned on Facebook again. And I posted this thing. I already talked about this, but I'll talk about it again. Is where I said in a very like, I don't know, couple paragraphs of a Facebook post, I said, hey, you know, I accept trans people as individuals, as human beings, right? But I do not agree with their lifestyle because I don't like it when they shove it down everybody's throats. So, yeah. So anyways, I got banned for that. Actually, not even for that. It was a comment I made on that post where I said it's a mental disorder. So, you can also follow me at the Dose of Dion on Facebook. You can also just follow me on my regular Facebook profile, Dion J. Thompson. And you can also follow me on Snapchat, which I never use Snapchat. It's kind of a... I don't like Snapchat very much. So, and you also, hit that bell notification if you want to see more of what I do. I'm probably going to start editing my videos here pretty soon. Delving into a little bit more serious topics like articles, stuff like that. So anyways, hope you're all doing well, and I'll talk to you guys soon.